Hey folks, this is Vince and Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Tribes: Dawn of Humanity. This game supports 2 to 4 players, it's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is roughly 45 minutes. In this game, you're going to be seeing a civilization through multiple periods of history, mainly the Paleolithic era, the Neolithic period, and the Bronze Age. I think I got that right. Mm-hmm. So, you're going to be seeing these civilizations through those ages. You're going to be improving your civilization, getting new land, populating your tribe, in an effort to get the most victory points, as we often did back in those days. So, without further ado, let's dig in to the game and see how it plays.
Let's have some crumpets with Tribes: Dawn of Humanity and crumpets.
Wow.
Let's be in awe of Tribes: Dawn of Humanity, because awe is in dawn. Okay, let's have some steak and ribs with Tribes: Dawn of Humanity, because rib is in the word tribes, so steak and ribs. And this game has like a lot of mammoths and bulls and meats.
Okay, so we've set up the game for 2 players. This is how it might look for you should you set it up for 2 players. Let's go over the components real quick, and then we'll get into the rules, and we'll start playing the game. It's worth noting before we begin, though, that this is our first time playing, so there may be a rules goof or 2. However, let's go ahead and take a look at the board and what's on it. What you're going to do is you're going to see different achievement tiles in the box. There's 5 of each color. There's 5 red, 5 green, and 5 yellow. You're going to shuffle up each color and deal out 4. The 4 red go on the bottom, the 4 green go in the middle, and 4 yellow go on the top. These represent the different eras / ages that are in the game. The Paleolithic era, the Neolithic era, and the Bronze Age up there. And you're going to be progressing from the bottom up to the top. So your civilization is going to get better as you go. That relates over here to these trackers. As you move up these tracks here, you're going to be moving up these tracks over here. Each player is going to get big cubes and small cubes of their player color. The small ones go on the bottom of each of these tracks. This represents strength, this represents movement, this represents discovery, and this represents population. And we'll get into all of that in a little bit. Over here to the right, you've got these moon-shaped events that are face down. As players add the big cubes to these achievements, you'll see little lightning bolt symbols on some of these spaces. Whenever a player puts a cube onto a victory point spot, that's what these little numbers are. Whenever they put a large cube onto one of these spots and there's a lightning bolt above it, you're going to draw an event and add it to the action queue here. What is the action queue? Well, these are the basic actions that a player can take on their turn, and you're going to set them up this way to start. If you see that a tile has 2 actions on it, you get to choose one and only one. So you have to choose which one that you want. Ideally, the way this works is it moves from left to right. The one on the very left is free. For every one that you skip over, you have to put one of your seashells. Each player gets 5 seashells to start at the beginning of the game. So if I were to take this action, it's free. I can take the action, it goes on the end, and that's it. If I wanted to take this action, I would skip over this one, and then I would take the action and then move it to the end, slide them all in, and there you go. So, yep, each player gets 5 of these. One player gets the starting token, which in this case I do because I'm the oldest. Other players may get victory point tokens. That's what these tusks are back here. In a 2-player game, the second player starts with 1 tusk. That's what Idalee has over there to her right. And I think for the most part, that is for the most part all the different components. There are land tiles in this bag. To set those up, you're just going to throw all the land tiles in here. Each player gets 3, but they have to be different tile types. There's 5 different land types in the game. So you're just going to keep drawing tiles until you get 3 different ones. I've got a horse, a wheat field, and ore. And Idalee has horses, wheat, and goat. And then you're going to take one of your tribes people and put it onto one of those pieces of land. And the game suggests that you pick a symbol that is on the top of one of these achievements. In order to get the achievement, you have to have the matching symbol that's on the top of this achievement. So for example, I've got a tribes person on the horse land. This means that I can, in the future if I want to, take an action that will allow me to put a cube here and discover this trapping technology, and then I can start moving up that track. As far as what these different actions do, This is the populate action. This allows you to add tribespeople to existing populated land. So you start the game with 1, but using this populate action, you'll be able to add more from your pool onto your lands. And that's important because you need people on land in order to fulfill these requirements here on these achievements. The number of people that you place is dependent on these tracks here. There's little scratch marks / Roman numerals kind of thing. They're not Roman numerals, but they're little scratch marks. There's 1, 2, then 3, 3, 3. So if this cube were, say, here, and it's a 3 scratch marks, I would be able to place 3 people whenever I take this action, the populate action. So the higher you are on this track, the more people that you can place. The eyeball symbol, that's the bag. There's a matching thing that you're going to put on the bag whenever you first open the game. You're going to pick a number of land tiles out of here and add them to your tableau. The number of tiles that you pick out of the bag, again, is dependent on the number of scratch marks that your little cube is adjacent to. So the more you move up this track, the more tiles you get to draw from this bag. Okay, and then you're going to place somewhere into your existing land tableau over here. Next, we've got this foot action. This foot action is moving people around, and that's important because a resource can only be utilized if there's a person on that tile. So just because I have a wheat land tile, does not mean I'm actually able to produce it right now. I need to have someone on it in order to start producing it. So that's why it's important to populate, move people around, get more resources. That way you can start claiming more of these achievements in the middle. But this foot symbol allows you to move people around, and again, the number of scratch marks that your cube is next to will determine how many times you can do that. Then you've got this strength. The strength is separate. It's not really tied to anything here, but in the event deck, as these come up and as they are resolved, a lot of them will say the player with the lowest strength blah, 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 or the person with the highest strength, blah, 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 blah. So a lot of these events are dependent on the strength, and that goes from 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So how do you increase these over here? Well, as you discover technology, in addition to getting victory points and possibly drawing events via the little lightning bolt symbol here, there's also to the right of these achievements little up arrows and a symbol. This means that whenever you put a cube onto this particular achievement, the eyeball will go up by 1. Your cube on that will go up by 1. This one is the populate. So if you were to claim this achievement and put a large cube on it, your populate cube would go up by 1. That's how you get more. As you advance here, these move up. So on your turn, you're just going to pick one of these actions. If you take the first one, it's free. If you take any more, you have to skip over them and place seashells down. If you take a tile with seashells on it, then you get to keep the seashells to use later. The hand symbol is the last one that I didn't go over. That is just placing a large cube that I threw on the floor. Placing a large cube onto, I'll get it, one of these existing things. So as long as you have the resources to do it. And that, for the most part, is how the game is played. That's the components, that's the rules. And here's the box insert for those of you that are curious. These are all the different things that we didn't use this game. The 2 other player colors in the game are brown and gray. And yeah, that's it. So as the starting player, I'm just going to go ahead and begin by taking an action. Let's see what I want to do. I can populate, I can take a hand action and try and go for that right away. What am I going to do? I kind of want to start getting achievements right away if I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this first one, and I'm going to take this action. Out of the 2, I'm going to take the hand action. Again, the hand action means that allows me to place one of my large cubes onto one of these achievements. And I can do that because I've got a person on this horse, and I'm going to do that. So this comes back here, this slides in, and I'm going to put a large cube onto here. And as the first one to do that, I'm on the far left. That is worth 2 victory points there. So I'm going to put my cube here. I get to take 2 victory points from these tusks over here. And this next one is revealed. And because I discovered this, I also get to bring my strength up by 1. Cool. So my black cube is going to move up 1 space on that track there. And that should end my turn. Now for this is mysticism. Someone is going to need 2 land tiles that are these...
Incense.
It looks like incense, yeah. That's the only land that we don't have out on the table yet. There's 5 different land types. We've got 4 of them showing right now. And there's 10 of each type in the bag in the beginning of the game. So now it is your turn. You get to choose an action. This one's free, and you get a free tile or a free seashell with it. Or you can skip this and go for something else.
What does the foot do again?
The foot allows you to move people around.
I see. And population is...
Take a tribesperson and add it to an existing populated land.
And what does that do? Like having 2 people on one thing?
Nothing initially, but that allows you to move them later onto empty tiles. So the strategy here is populate, then move one of them to a different land so that you have more resources to work with to get more of these.
So you wouldn't be able to just plop him on a different land?
No, it has to be placed on an existing populated land.
I see.
So whenever you place a person, it has to go onto a land where there's already somebody.
I see.
Then you can move them later to somewhere else via this foot action.
I see. Okay.
I didn't mention it in this. I did mention it off camera. In order to fulfill these achievements, you can burn land. Let's say that I wanted, let's say that there was a tile out here that needed 2 horses. I only have the 1. If I had a tribesperson on, say, this wheat field, I can burn it and make it unusable for the rest of the game, but that this acts as a wild for this turn only, and this would give me the 2 horses that I would need to claim that achievement. Mm-hmm. So you can burn land, but you won't ever be able to use it again.
I see.
At the end of the game, you also score bonus points, 2 points for having the most land and 2 points for having the most people. So burning land will sort of, ruin your chances of getting those 2 extra points at the end.
Okay. I am going to populate.
You're going to populate. Mm-hmm. So this moves back, you get this seashell, and you get to put a person there. Yep, that was simple enough. Mm. All right, now it's my turn again. I will... I don't think I want to move anyone yet. Well, actually, you know what? I am going to take this foot action. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to move this person over to my wheat field.
I will use the seashell and skip that first action.
Okay.
And take this action.
Okay. Now, do you want to take the hand or the populate?
The hand.
The hand. Okay. So that means that you get to put a cube onto one of these. Now, you've only got the goat, so yeah it has to go here.
Yeah.
You get 2 points for that. And your eyeball thing goes up by 1. Your discovery. So anytime you discover tiles now from the bag, you're going to get an extra 1.
Okay.
And also, there's a little lightning bolt symbol here. So an event will come out, and it will go on the end. This says, Woolly Rhinoceros. Your tribe loses 2 victory points if if your tribe is the weakest. So whoever has the weakest tribe, which is you right now, that will eventually work its way down. I could skip all of these tiles if I have the seashell to get this now.
Wow.
I'm not going to do it, but I could just to activate it and screw you over. But ideally, this will eventually move its way down to the end here. And if the players keep skipping it, they're eventually going to run out of seashells and going to have to take it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it will resolve itself at some point. And the game ends, by the way, when a set number of these ones are resolved. In a 2-player game, if 2 of those are resolved, then it's game over. Or at least that will signal the end of the game, and the rounds will play out evenly. So everyone gets an even number of turns. So if I'm the one that triggers that event, you still get 1 final turn because I'm the first player. So,
So does that flip over or no?
Does what flip over?
This?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's 2 horses there. Okay.
So you would need 2 people on it or 2 land tiles?
2 land tiles, 1, and then a person on each one.
I see. Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you had, like right now, I don't fulfill any of that. Mm-hmm. I've got 1, but I have no one on it. Okay. The requirement is you have to have 2 different land tiles for this, and a person on each one.
Okay.
So now it's my turn. Mm-hmm. I will go ahead and take the. I'm going to skip this one here and take this for the hand. And I'm going to put a cube here. And I get 2 points for that. I also move up 1 on the population track. And there's no lightning bolt there. This flips over. And I think that's it. And the reason I was able to take that, again, I moved my guy from the horse field to the wheat field. I've got someone there. This requires wheat, so that's why I'm able to do that. I'm going to zoom in for the folks at home. That way you guys can hopefully see the board a bit better. I don't think you guys need to see the top of the table. So move that back, zoom in. That should be better for you, hopefully.
I'm going to take an explore tile.
This one?
Yeah, the very first one.
Okay, so you get some seashells.
Yeah.
And so you are on the second spot. So you get to take 2 from the bag and place them.
Okay. The exploration bag?
Yeah, the exploration bag.
For discovery?
Discovery, exploration, whatever.
I like discovery.
Whatever you like.
It's fine.
I don't.
Oh.
So you've got ore and wheat.
Alright, so I guess I'll do... Jeez. Doesn't really matter, does it?
Once placed, they cannot be moved around.
Yeah, figured. You can place them like anywhere though, right?
Yeah, like as long as they're adjacent to an existing tile.
Yeah.
So I'm going to zoom out real quick just so folks at home can see what you're doing. And I'll bring it back in.
Yeah, I'll push mine a little bit more. Maybe... Dang. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Sure.
Okay. So it is my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You happy with that before we move on?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. Just checking. I'm just checking. So now I can take this one for free, get some land. I can populate. I want to start doing that at some point. This needs 2 horses. That needs 2 goats. That needs 2 incense. But I have no one over here. I have no goats. Okay, so I'm actually going to... I think I'm going to... I'm going to take the populate action, so I'm going to skip 1.
Okay.
Take this populate action. That moves this down like so. And because my cube is on the 2-notch section, these are victory points, by the way. These 6, 3, and 1. If you're up here, you just get extra at the end of the game for having that. But I'm on the 2 there, so I get to take 2 of these people and place it 1 there and 1 there.
Wow, nice.
And it is now your turn.
Oh, man. I'm gonna skip the first one and move.
Move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move that guy there. And that's it.
That's it? Yep. This one is the hand, which doesn't benefit me at all. I would love to discover stuff, and I would love to get some stuff back. Here's the thing, though. If you are going to, on your next turn, I think, put 1 there so that you can bring your strength up to negate this upcoming woolly rhinoceros thing.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know me. I might be going for that one.
Maybe. But you only have the 1 horse. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to skip.
Dang.
I'm going to go 1, 2, and play this event.
Yeah.
This comes out of the game. Your tribe loses 2 victory points if your tribe is the weakest. Well, that says your, though. I don't know if that... Well, hold on. Before we resolve that, I want to see if that resolves to everyone in the game or just the person that plays it. Because it doesn't say for everyone to check their strength. It just says if your tribe. It specifically says your tribe. So I'm thinking that event would not apply to you. So I may not want to do that.
It's weird.
I'm looking at the rule book now just to see if there's any rule on that, and no, it just says if the event tile states you lose to victory if you are the weakest. Okay, so in this case you would not lose 2. So I'm going to take that.
Really?
I'm going to take that back.
Okay.
So whoever takes this event is the only one it applies to. It doesn't apply to everyone in the game.
I see.
Okay, so instead of skipping, I'm going to go ahead and I think take. I'm going to take this first one for the seashells, and I'm going to play the eyeball action so I can go into the bag and get more land. Alright, so I got more ore. Alright, it is now your turn. So you're safe for a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the first hand action.
The first hand action here?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to go for the horse, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this goes like that. You get a strength. And
I get a victory point.
And a victory point.
Okay.
Did you take the 2 back that...
I did.
Okay. And an event comes out because there's a lightning bolt symbol above that. So what does that mean? Say?
Opposite.
Your tribe gains 2 victory points if your tribe is the strongest. The mastodon. So that'll eventually work its way down.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got your victory point, you got your strength, and I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to take that, really. I think I'd like to move people.
Wow, you have a lot of people.
I have 3 people, and they're all on the same tile. And there's no ore, though. Like, there's no ore out, there's no...
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over this event. Well, do I want to do that? Can you gain strength again? No, you can't. Alright, so I'm going to skip over the event and get this one. I'm going to play it for the foot. And I'm going to move 1 here.
I thought you don't need to put a seashell on the one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. And this goes back here.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I'm going to skip over the first one and do the eye.
Okay, that means you get two things from the bag, right?
Yeah. If I get copper again.
Okay.
Or mine. The mining thing. 2. Okay.
You got wheat.
I got a horse.
Wow, there you go.
And another wheat. My gosh.
It's a lot of wheat.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so people can see what you're doing.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I'm gonna put it here actually.
Wow. Really? Okay. Interesting design.
I have a strategy.
You've got like a Y-wing thing going on there. Alright, so...
Should I move it a little? Sorry.
No, it's fine. I zoomed back in. I'm only zooming out temporarily so folks can see it.
Sorry. Okay.
It's fine. And that was it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and take the event because I wouldn't mind having these seashells. And that will just be removed, and it is now your turn. That just gets put off to the side.
I'm gonna skip the first one. Oops.
Okay, and take the move action?
Yeah, and I'm gonna move this guy there. So I'm gonna grab this and slide it. Now it's your turn.
Yep. Alright, so I can populate again, which I don't know if I'm going to do. I'm going to skip one and take the discover action.
Okay.
So I get 1 tile from the bag. Give me something good, please. Goat.
It's not bad.
No. And it is now your turn.
I'm going to skip that. That's a populate, right?
It's a populate, yeah.
I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay.
And do the hand action.
Okay.
Which is a cube, right?
Yeah, it's one of your big cubes.
Okay. And I'm gonna put it on here.
Okay, that's 4 victory points and an event. You also get 1 up on the population track because that's that.
Good fortune. All tribes move according to their strength value. Wow.
Okay, so people will be moving at some point. Okay. And you got your points, and you moved up the track,
No.
and we reveal that. 3
Wow.
goats for that one.
We both only have the one.
If I take the... Guess I'll populate again. I'll take these seashells. That gives me 2 more people. I'm going to put, split them up. 1 here and 1 there.
I'm going to skip both of those and take the eye action.
Okay, so you're going to do that and take this?
Yeah.
So that's 2 tiles then for you? Okay, so there's the bag. Just going to add to her ever-growing tableau there.
I'm just trying to find some stuff I can actually use.
Yeah, really.
This wheat is not doing anything. And the copper that you have.
Yeah, I've got 2 copper that's going to waste.
Okay, another wheat. Big deal. And a shamanism thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna put that.
Your incense.
Yeah, I might put it. Where am I gonna put this? Actually, maybe I'll put it closer. There.
My gosh.
And do I want to do that? Yeah, because why not?
Okay.
Put it right in the middle.
I will skip the event to take this foot action. Take this back. And I'm going to move one of my people over to the goat.
Nice.
Okay.
I will. Oh man. I'm going to. Crud. You know what?
That's good.
I'm gonna use this, my last one, and I'm gonna move.
You're going to move someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my guy here.
Okay. I will skip this to take the... I think I want to take the eye action. Or, no, I could take the hand action, actually. I want to take the hand action. And I'm going to put a cube onto this. I get 1 victory point.
Nice.
And I get to move up 1 on the discovery track.
Cool.
And I think that's all I can do.
I have no choice but to take the first action.
Okay, so you get all these seashells, and it says if your tribe is the strongest, you get 2 victory points, but we're both strongest, so nothing happens there. That goes away.
And it's your turn.
Yeah. I will... I hate to take... I don't think I'm gonna win the land at the end of the game. Like you've got so much land, it's ridiculous.
Nah.
I kind of want to. I need to explore more land, so I want to do 1, 2, 3, and do the land, and I get to take 2 of them now because I've got 2 scratch marks on that. So
Aren't they called tallies?
maybe
Tally marks?
it could be. I've got a goat and a horse, so
nice.
I'll put the horse over here, and I guess the goat. And move these down. Put that like right there. Okay.
I will take the first action.
First action,
And put a cube.
you get this,
A cube.
and you're gonna put a cube down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on here because I have a guy on my shamanism thingy.
Okay, so you get 2 points. You get 1 more on the eye track. You're not. You can now draw 3 tiles from the bag whenever you have to.
And
Is there a lightning bolt?
Yes.
Okay, so what is that
Your
one?
tribe gains 3 victory points if your tribe is the strongest.
If you're the strongest. Okay.
Rough.
The mammoth. All right. Was there anything else? Oh, we get to reveal this one.
Oh yeah.
2 wheat.
There we go. No
You've got plenty of wheat. I mean, you have no problem with that one. Okay.
Is there any way to move more than one person? Do you have to move up on that moving track?
Yes, you have to move up on the track to move.
Now, is it one person moving?
I believe you can split it.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
And if it's not, we can house roll it. Doesn't make any sense. I'm actually going to skip the first 2 so I can move myself. And I'm going to take this to move.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move one of my people from here to here onto the goat.
Cool.
And I think that's my turn.
Dang. Trying to see what.
That was stupid.
Why?
Because this event allows you to move according to your strength value. I should have just taken that one instead of skipping over it. Oh well. I'm just now that I've read the event, I'm like, why didn't I just take that? I just wasted 2 seashells. I just should have taken this and moved 2 spaces, but that was stupid on my part.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Right, no, you want to do it? All right, here. Yeah. That's my fault. I totally missed it.
If you kept quiet, I would have skipped it.
Well, this is our first game, so it's fine. So you can move up to 2 people.
Okay. 1, 2.
All right, there's your 2 wheat that you need, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was victory points with the strong. Yeah, it's dumb of me.
No, you're fine. I only have 1 seashell, so it's not like I can do much. I could move again. I can skip that and move again, but I could set myself up for. Yeah, I'm actually going to skip this and take the move action so I can move this one here.
Cool.
And I'm going to zoom out just quickly so you can see what kind of land we have.
I'm going to skip that first one.
Okay.
And put a cube.
This one?
Yeah, take the second one.
Take the hand? Okay.
I'm going to do this one.
Alright, so you get 4 victory points. And you get an eyeball thing again.
And
there's a lightning bolt?
Yeah, lightning bolt. Fertile land. All tribes explore according to their strength value. That's a good one.
Okay. And now we reveal this.
Whoa.
There's some ore there.
You're almost there already.
Yeah, I've got 2, but still. And you got your points, right? Your 4 victory points?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're killing it. I'm just saying.
Nah,
You've got so many.
You're gonna make such a crazy comeback. You're the comeback king.
I have no shell, so I have to take this one and populate. So I'm gonna take 2 babies.
Nice.
2 tribes people. I'm gonna put both. I'm actually gonna do 1 there and 1 there.
I'm going to. Yeah, I don't. Well. No, I'm gonna use the first action.
To explore?
Yeah.
Alright, so you get 3 land tiles from the bag. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Goat, horse, and more wheat. Wow, I have 5 wheat cards.
That is awesome.
That's ridiculous. Not awesome.
Wheat is good.
Sure.
Remember, you can always burn land to make...
Oh, that's right, I can. But you have to be on it first.
You have to be on it first with somebody.
Interesting. To use as a wild?
Yeah.
I forgot about
If I zoom out, you can see what she's got there. There you go. Alright, now it's my turn.
Now, does the land still, the burn land, does that still
It stays
count?
there.
But
No.
does it still count as victory points?
It does
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
It does
I see.
not.
Okay, interesting.
I'm going to take the first hand action here.
Nice.
And I'm going to go up this track, I think. Where do I want to go up? I've got 2 horse. I could go up that track too and get that. Going up this one gives me 4 victory points as opposed to 2. So I'm going to use the hand. I've got 2 goats. So I'm going to take 4 victory points, and I get to move my foot up by 1. And this one becomes revealed. 3 wheat.
Oh my gosh.
And anything else? As an Italian, I had to get the cheese making. Oh, and the lightning bolt symbol. Warm summer. All tribes procreate according to their strength value. So the stronger you are, the more kids you can have, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to skip over the first one and use a cube.
Oh, to place a cube?
Yeah, to place it on this one.
Okay. So you get 1 victory point, and a new thing comes out. And you also populate by 1.
Your tribe exhausts 2 of its land tiles.
Ooh, nasty. So yeah, we'll just fit that like back here.
I can move this down. There you go.
Okay. Wow. At this point, like...
I really need people. I have a lot of land, but like no people.
I'm going to take... I'm going to skip the mammoth one. Or... Wow, okay.
That's my stomach. I'm a little
wow,
hungry.
holy cow, I see that. I'm actually going to... That's crazy.
What is that first one?
The mammoth?
Yeah.
Your tribe gains 3 victory points if you're the strongest.
Oh, interesting.
I think I'm going to take the foot action. I'm going to skip over the mammoth, take the foot action. Or, you know what, I could skip over that, take the hand action, and get 2 victory points here. Do I want 2 victory points? Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna just do... I'm gonna skip over these 2 to take this. And it's going to be that hand action.
Cool.
The hand action is going to be add a cube to here because I've got 2 horses.
Nice.
So I get 2 victory points.
Here you go.
Thanks. And
your thing moves up.
Yeah, my population thing moves up by 1. And it's already revealed. And this is a lightning bolt. So we get to conquest. Your tribe explores according to its strength. I'm just going to put that under. There's so many. There's a huge queue right now.
What's the third one?
All tribes explore according to their strength value. So you would get to take 2 tiles out of the bag when that gets resolved.
That's actually worse than mine.
Yeah, you've got an explore value of 3 scratch knots. Yeah, or 3 scratch notches. Yeah. Wow. You need to eat something.
I'm gonna skip the first 4 so I can populate.
Wow. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
No, the first 3, yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. That goes like that. These slide down. That one comes up. There you go.
And I need 3 people.
Yeah, you're on the So 3. So you have to go on existing spaces.
1,
Yep.
2, and 3. Sure.
Good job. I'm going to skip over this to move. So I get these shells back. Those slide down. And I have a move value of 2. So I'm going to move 1 there and 1 here.
What was the first one again? Sorry.
Whoever has the stronger... If your tribe gains 3 victory points if your tribe is the strongest.
And what was the second one?
All tribes explore according to their strength value.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
This is rough.
It is.
Could then that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna get the first one.
Okay. So you get all these shells back, and we're even on the strength, so nothing happens there.
Yeah.
Alright, so these slide down. I will actually, I'm going to skip the first two, and I'm going to burn a land to treat that as a goat. So I have 3 goats.
Oh,
So I'm going to put that up here,
nice.
and I get 6 points, and I get to go, my combat goes up by 1, and yeah, new event comes out.
Here you go.
This one is Mass Migration. Your tribe gains 2 victory points if your tribe is the strongest.
Okay. Which one was this one?
All tribes procreate according to their strength value. So you'll make more babies.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. But then if I do that. Oh my gosh, this is hard. You're so lucky. You have like all those people on those land.
Well, you've got all that land, though. I mean, you've got tons of land.
Yeah, but no people on it. That's rough.
You having fun with your seashells?
Sorry, you know what? I'll skip 4 to move. I have to.
You're gonna do what now?
Skipping
1,
4 to move.
3. To do this one?
Yeah. I kind of have to.
Alright, and that gives you have a move value of 1.
Ah! Yeah, that's fine.
Ah! Okay.
How do you put this down?
Whenever you go to use your hand,
Okay.
you can just put. I have a feeling you're gonna put it down there.
You don't know me, bro.
I do know you, bro. You've got 3 wheat. Just to zoom out, she's got 3 wheat over here, and she does not have a white token here, so she cannot go up. But she does have one here, so she could zoom across.
So silly.
And I could burn. Now, whenever you're burning land, for the first one here, you can burn any land you want, and that's fine, and you can do it. If you're gonna burn land for these, you need to have at least 1 original land.
Okay.
So, in theory, I could burn 2 more land, and I still have a wheat, so I could get the wheat first before you, assuming I can get the hand, which I can't. I'm just saying I could do that if I wanted to. But I only have 1 seashell. This says, all tribes explore according to their strength value. My strength value is 3, so I'm going to take this first one. And I get to explore 3 times.
Nice.
Or is explore the eyeball? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, so I'm going to take 3.
Or is explore the movement?
Well, whatever.
Oh well.
So I've been doing, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3.
Can I see the book real quick?
Why?
No, I'm just curious.
Okay, sure. Alright, so that goes away, and these slide down. And it is now your turn.
I am going to do 2, skip the first, oh no, yeah, skip the first one.
Take the hand
Take
action.
the hand.
So you get this back.
I'm going to diagonalize. And
You've got 3 wheat, so you get 6 points.
3.
You get a movement,
6.
and a new event comes out because it's a lightning bolt there.
Your tribe gains 3 victory points if your tribe is the strongest. Wow, that's a good one.
If your tribe is the strongest, get 3 victory points. Okay. Once 2 of these are resolved, game over. Just FYI.
Oh, interesting.
The 2 orange
Which
ones.
one's this one? Your tribe gains 3 victory. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I'm going to... I'm going to skip over 1 and take this one. All tribes procreate according to its strength value. That goes away.
So you get 3 people?
I get 3 people.
Nice.
So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3.
Which one's that first one?
What? Oh, I there. I meant to do that.
Which one's the first one? With all the shells? I can't see the symbol.
Oh, that is an eyeball. Explore for more land.
What was the second one?
Drought. Your tribe exhausts 2 of its land tiles.
Nasty. I'm gonna take the explore tile.
So you can get this.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get these 4 shells. That gets moved there.
And that was an explore.
Yeah, so you get
3.
Yeah, your value is 3. Yeah, so you get to take 3 land out of the bag.
Wow. Lots of goats. This one here.
Oh, you know that fertile land? It says all tribes. So you can explore too, right?
What do you mean?
This says all tribes explore according to their strength value. So you could have drawn land when I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just realized that now. And it says all tribes procreate according to their strength value. So you would get, go ahead and put,
It's past.
well, no, you would get 2 people, and you would also get to take 2 from the bag.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel bad.
No, I realized it now. I didn't read the text completely. It's all.
Alright, so 2 land and 2 people?
Yeah. That'll help you out.
Yeah. I don't know where to put them.
You've got tons of, you got a lot of wheat there. A lot of land, a lot of wheat.
Actually, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Whatever.
And sure. Sure. Too much land.
You're good.
Alright, so it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
I'm going to do this and this, and take the conquest. Your tribe explores according to its strength value.
3.
My strength is 3, so I'm going to explore 3 times. So I'm going to go.
Explore is this one.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'm not doing that. I thought it was move. All right, so let me think of something else then.
Movement is move.
1, 2, 3, 4. I could just do that, but then that leaves me with nothing for that. Crap. Well, I've got 1 wheat. Okay, is there any more? There's not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just murder my own land. I think there's no more goats to be had. So I'm going to take the hand action, and I've got a wheat. Well, actually I could do ore. No, but I'm not over there. I get 4 victory points if I go up there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn this land and this land. I still have an original wheat, so that's legal. And I'm going to go up. I'm going to take the hand action, skip 1 hand action. And so I get a cube here. I get 4 victory points.
Nice.
I get 1 foot, up to 3.
And one of these?
Yeah, and one of those yellow ones come out. Epidemic. All tribes lose 2 members each.
Ouch. Gross.
Yeah, gross.
It's my turn?
It is your turn.
Was that second one?
Your tribe explores according to its strength value.
Oh, I don't think I want to explore anymore.
I don't wanna.
I'm gonna... gonna skip the first 3.
Okay, to move.
Yeah. And I can move twice, right?
Yeah. So these slide.
1, 2 here.
Okay. You good?
I think so.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm trying like heck to. I'm gonna have to skip 1, 2, 3, and take this yellow one. Your tribe gains 2 victory points if your tribe is the strongest, which it is. So I'm gonna gain 2 victory points. This is one of the 2 that's gonna be game ending. So we're getting close.
Yeah.
That goes here and that goes here. Alright, that goes away.
Okay, and my turn.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna use all my hands,
Wow, okay.
or all my shells, to put a hand.
To do what now?
To put a hand here.
Okay. And that allows you to put a cube down. You have 2 mysticism?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So you get 4 victory points. Green event comes out. Enslavement. Your tribe procreates according to its strength value. We're not going to see it.
Yeah, most likely not.
You also get a baby, right? So you're up to there.
Big deal.
You get victory points. It's 2 points.
And this gets revealed?
Yeah. 3 incense. Okay. I have no shells, so I gotta take this one and exhaust 2 tiles. So I'm just going to get rid of...
What is that one? Your tribe, what is that
Your tribe exhausts 2 of its land tiles.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna get rid of these 2 horses since there's
no
other horses on the board that I can use.
And you gotta put your person back.
Yeah. My land is ruined. My civilization is just gone.
I have to take the first one because I have no shells either.
Okay, so you explore according to your strength value, which is 2.
Okay.
Well, but I could, no, can't do that either. Unfortunately, actually...
How do you burn again? What's the action to burn?
The action to burn?
Yeah.
The hand.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. At this point, like, it's... I'm just gonna end the game now and be done with it.
Damn it!
No, but you have one more turn. So you can
do
still
I?
burn, yeah. So I'm gonna skip that to get this. Your tribe gains 3 victory points if your tribe is the strongest. It is. I get 3 victory points.
Nice.
Now because I was the start player, you get one final turn.
Oh, okay. So I'll skip the first one.
To take your hand,
And
you're
I'll
gonna burn
burn
something,
a
so you get
wheat.
3 incense. You're gonna get 6 victory points.
Yeah.
You won this game.
No.
Foot goes up by 1.
6.
Okay.
And that one was your tribe loses 2 victory points if your tribe is the weakest.
Mm.
Ouch.
So that ends the game. Now we count out victory points, which you have more, I'm sure.
No.
Let's go ahead and count up the tusks.
Okay.
It's 15, 20, 26, and then 27, 28. That's sad. I have more people, so that brings me to 30.
I have 31 tusks.
Well, yeah, you won. And you had the most land. plus these victory points over here, so you're breaking 40. You had 30, how many tucks did you have? 31?
31.
Alright, so you have 34, 37, 38,
Hold on, let me count.
and you had more land, so it was 40 to 30 roughly.
Let me count again though.
I trust you.
Wait, I don't trust myself. Hold on.
You just want to know in your head how much you beat me by, is that
No. I really want to believe this right, that's all.
Likely story.
24, 28, 29, 30, 31. How much was the land?
2 points for having the most land.
Okay, 31, 32, 30. Okay.
You have 40, I think.
31, 32, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, 40 to 30. Good job. And there you have it. Tribes, Dawn of Humanity. What did you think?
I liked it. It was pretty good. It's overwhelming.
Really?
It's scary. It gives me anxiety.
Why does it give you anxiety?
I don't know. There's a lot of strategy to it. No dice, sadly.
Dice.
I liked it though. It was really fun. It's a pretty good game.
I liked it. It was fairly simple, I thought. And this was more of like a light, moderate game. I liked the turns. I liked how easy it was, just pick an action, and I like the whole. I like the whole taking an action and then moving it to the end of the track for it to slide down again. I like those kinds of mechanics in games because it makes you think about what actions are coming up, what you may want to sacrifice your valuable resources for to skip over other actions. But in doing so, you're leaving, resources behind for your opponent to collect for free almost because they're toward the beginning of the track there. Mm-hmm. I liked the advancement part of it. I thought that was really cool. It was balanced pretty well, I thought. I think it really came down to this game. It came down to the action management and the resource management. I was trying like heck at the end of the game to get people moved over to the incense so I could score more points, but she kept taking the move actions away from me, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't score the points, move up the tracks that I needed to move up in order to get those other points. I was stuck getting those yellow ones, which I really didn't want because that ended the game, but I had no other choice. I was not going to get any other actions, any other victory points any other way. So it really came down to the action management and the resource management.
I had no idea that I was taking the move action away from you. He was taking the population, like the procreating action away from me.
You had plenty of land. Look at you.
I had a lot of land, but like no people to live off of it.
Yeah, so I see.
That was rough. Towards the end, it really got really like nitty gritty really quickly. Mm-hmm. I thought he was gonna come back and bite me in the butt. I completely forgot about the burning. It was a tough little game. I liked it though.
Mm-hmm. Would you play it again?
Yeah, actually I would. I think the only critique would be I wish it had like actual boards for your laying out the tiles.
The land?
Yeah, because it's a space hog.
It is. Yeah, there's a lot of space that's used here. But the art is fantastic. Mm-hmm. The pieces are well made and put together. Like the tusks as the victory points, mm-hmm. and the cardboard is nice and thick. The art on the different land tiles and the event tiles are good. I like the events that come up. They're one-offs. They mostly revolve around the same thing. If you've got the most strength, then good for you. But that's the gist of that. I mean, it was a fairly simple game, but it kept my mind engaged from beginning to end. You saw this as a harder game, though, didn't you?
I thought this was fairly simple.
Did you?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
For a simple game, this was pretty good. This was well made, and it has a really great fun factor to it, and it has kind of a lot going on, and at the same time, not so much. So I thought it was perfect as a casual game.
I liked it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 45 minutes is about right. I think we spent about an hour and a half. Mm. So for your first game, reserve, say, an hour to learn it and another 2 hours just to get through your first game. If you're more experienced with games, you could probably, knock out a game in about an hour if you're really good at games. But if you're new to games or just in general, I don't play very much, make sure you spend some extra time because there are little rules that you need to watch out for. advancing up the tracks and how the arrows work and how burning land works and little nits and bits here and there, but for the most part it's fairly easy to teach and get into. So I would recommend this one actually. It was really well done. Again, the art was good, the components were good, the rules were easy to learn, and yeah, I would play this again.
I really thought I wouldn't like the events. No, I'm sorry. I thought I wouldn't like the strength thing because there wasn't a lot of strength stuff going on. But when the events started coming out, you really need strength to be successful in those events. And
initially, you're going to ignore it for your other resources?
Yeah, and it was pretty balanced. I thought I wouldn't like the events and the strength thing, but I liked it. I actually ended up really liking it. It was cool. It wasn't too bad. Good game.
Yeah, it killed me to burn all those tiles. Really.
Did it?
Yeah, but it was like I was getting desperate trying to catch up. Like I had people, but I couldn't move them as much as I wanted, so I had to start burning land to start getting myself back on the board before the end of the game. But it was like I think I had more burned lands and exhausted lands than... Yeah, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had an equal number. I had 5 burnt lands and 5 regular lands.
It was really smart, though. Like, I had completely forgotten about it. If I had known about that earlier, I probably would have done the same.
You had a lot of land to burn, that's for sure. But you had to move people to those lands to do it.
Yeah.
That was you had like 3 people on one wheat field and 2 on another. So, like, you had the land, but you didn't have people moved around to where you needed them. If you had them spread out...
Yeah.
You would have been all over the board like really early, but that was really good. Replayability-wise, yeah, there's one more of each color achievement in the box, so there is some differences there. But like on a replayability standpoint, I'm not sure I would change my strategy. Like it seems like this game has a definitive way to play it most efficiently. Like it seems like getting your eyeball value up so that you can explore more land. Because that will determine what track should go up. You know what I mean? Because if you keep drawing horses, for example, then you want to look for those achievements that match that. So the more land that you can draw more quickly, the more of an idea that you get early on of what achievements to go for. So like, if I were to play this game again, I'm not sure I would play it any differently, other than adjusting my strategy to what I was drawing at the time and what actions I had. But other than that, like...
It seems like you have to keep an eye on the person... and what they're choosing and what their board is. And
you mean action denial kind of thing?
Yeah, like you kind of you did a really great. He had a great strategy, but I guess I kept taking stuff away from him, and I had no idea.
Well, no, you had more. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 large cubes on those. Out of the 12 achievements, you had 9 of them. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like I had 7, you had 9. Those, and you had the first place in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 9 that you had were first place. So like you had the resources more than I did. So like you had that's why I went back to the whole land thing. You had tons of land, tons of resources. You were able to go up each track. Whereas I was struggling to get like the incense. I didn't get incense until like late game.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go up the one track at all.
I think if you had like tried to taken away the hand symbols, like I don't know.
Deny you the hand symbol so you couldn't.
Yeah, put a cube down or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. I'm not sure it would go on my DGA awards. Maybe as an honorable mention. I mean, I think it's okay. Like, it's good. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's okay. It's not the best I've played this year, but it's good. I would definitely play this again.
This one was above average for me, I think.
Really? Cool.
Like, it wasn't, oh my gosh. It was like an 8 out of 7 or 8 out of 10 for me.
8 out of 10? 7 out of 10? Something like that?
Yeah, it's good to be.
Good.
I really liked it.
Tribes, Dawn of Humanity. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.